What's up, guys? It is Brian here. Today, going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers and their matchup against the New Orleans Saints this Sunday at Levi Stadium. So let's get this started. So, tail of the tape, San Francisco 49ers, they had a bye week, so nothing to talk about there. And the New Orleans Saints, they had a great win against the Seattle Seahawks, and the defense was not good for the Saints, but hey, they showed up at the end and stopped the final drive for the Seattle Seahawks, and it was not really good for the Seahawks. I don't know what happened. Russell Wilson's been pretty banged up, so there's been a little leeway for that for the Saints to take advantage of, and they won 25-20. So congratulations, New Orleans, and hopefully Seattle can rebound and do whatever they have to do for this week. So we'll see then. Anyways, gonna be talking about who's gonna win this game and just be doing all that cool stuff. So predictions for this matchup. I'm going to go with the New Orleans Saints. I think they're gonna use this game for momentum, and they're gonna go to Levi Stadium and destroy the 49ers. I know, destroy yet again. Drew Brees and that offense is gonna destroy this team, and we know about the run defense. I've stressed this defense out ever since week 2 in this game when freaking Fozzie Whitaker ran this team over. And I just checked this out on ESPN. They have allowed 185 rushing yards per game. That is just insanely great for the other team. That is awful for our team. So I don't know how they're going to cope with this. I don't know what they're going to do, the San Francisco 49ers, but I don't think they're going to stop Tim Hightower. He had a pretty good game against the Seahawks defense, and although they were Cam Chancellor-less and Michael Bennett-less, they still did a pretty good job, and that defense is still pretty formidable without them. They're not as good without those two, but they would have been better if they had Bennett and Chancellor if they were healthy, but hey, can't do anything about that. So I think Tim Hightower, if he can run over the Seahawks defense, well, he didn't really run over, but he had 102 rushing yards and a touchdown in that game. So if he could do that to the Seahawks, imagine what he can do with San Francisco. Let's multiply that by 2. Let's give him like 300 rushing yards. Let's give him the NFL record for the most rushing yards in an NFL game in history, breaking AP's record. And let's give him 10 touchdowns or something like that, because that's how bad this run defense is. I'm going to be stressing that out. That is the reason why we lose this game. And the offense is not really that good either with Colin Kaepernick and the very stale offense. And I think Colin Kaepernick's going to have a bad game against a terrible Saints defense, but hey, they have a pretty good matchup against a pretty weak offense in San Francisco. So the Saints defense is going to look like the #1 defense in the NFL for the week. I promise you that. I think so. That's what I'm predicting. But final score for me, I'm going to go with Saints about 35, San Francisco 14. I'm going to go with that. I think that's a good prediction. I think Drew Brees is going to be throwing the ball a lot, and Tim Hightower is going to have a pretty good game against the 49ers run defense. And offensively, I think we're going to make a crucial turnover like we always do. We're going to be up maybe 14-0. Maybe. We were up like that against the Cowboys and against the Bucks, but then we ended up losing the game. So that was not fun, but we're going to be up for a little bit, and then we're going to start losing the game because the game's going to be too long. The defense is going to be on the field way too long because the offense is going to have so many 3-and-outs. This is the same story that I've been saying ever since week 2 in the NFL. Well, week 3 against the Seahawks. Ever since that game, it's been hell for this team, and I don't see it improving anytime soon. And I think Drew Brees and that offense is going to destroy this team. And I think the Saints defense, although bad, I think they're going to make a lot of plays in the end because of a terrible San Francisco offense. I mean, it's been pretty terrible in San Francisco, and that whole drama thing about the whole Levi Stadium tax, or I don't know, some business thing with the city of Santa Clara. So it's been pretty bad off the field for San Francisco as well. So sucks. Terrible time to be a 49er fan, but hey, if you're a 49er fan, keep your hopes high, hopefully, for the next couple of years. It's going to be a long rebuilding process, but hopefully we can turn it around next season, which I don't see that happening, but you never know. It's the NFL, so any team can do well. So I'm going to leave it at that. Saints 35-14. Maybe more points, but I'll just be safe. We'll put 35 points on the board. Maybe they'll get at halftime, and then they'll just call it a day after halftime. So we'll see then. But blowout for the Saints. Horrible loss for the 49ers. We're going to be 1-7. That's awful. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want with this video. Please check out my social media pages. Please comment on what you think is going to happen with the Saints and 49ers. And I'll catch you guys up later. So enjoy the game. Hopefully, don't get mad. Don't get pissed off because we suck. And I think you all know about that. And I'll catch you guys up later. So bye, guys.